morning. Hello. Welcome to the Hayley and Allyson show here live on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your Echo. We are here till 8 a.m. this morning. My name is Hayley Ellis. This is Allyson June Smith.
Well, hello, everyone.
Hello, Allyson. And get involved with the show. If you'd like to say hello, do so. Get involved. Oh, by the way, Allyson, look at that. Just before we come on air,
That's even more noticeable than dry shampoo. Just so you know right now, though, your microphone is covering it up. So I couldn't really see it if you just sit behind the microphone.
If you're listening on an audio-only Echo, I spilled a drink on myself 2 minutes before air. Why aren't you on mainstream television, Hayley? I don't know, because I'm like a toddler. We're here till 8 a.m. Have a look. Dial in. Dial in.
Call in, callers.
Talk to us. Knock on the door. Say hello. Two boomers talking for 2 hours. Listen, we're here till 8 a.m. Say hello. Get involved with the show. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, you can go to backchannel.tv as Allyson wipes a mug.
Look dirty.
If you are watching on an Echo show, I could see Allyson removing tea stains from her mug of coffee. The command you need to give to your device is the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us this morning, such as tell Hayley and Allyson to be a bit more professional. You can do that. But if you don't get involved with the show, we are literally, and I can't stress this enough, literally two tired women talking for 2 hours straight. That's it.
Two tired women talking for 2 hours.
That's it. That's the show. So say hello. Get involved with the show. It's February the 9th. Happy birthday to Michael B. Jordan, actor. Films such as Creed, etc. I like Creed. It's a boxing film.
Yeah.
35 today. Happy birthday to you. And Tom Hiddleston, Taylor Swift's ex. 41 today. Obviously, he's known for more than being Taylor Swift's ex, but I can't think of anything. No, it's very famous actor.
Also,
41.
Maybe, I have a comedian friend whose birthday it is, Jen Brister. Let's give Jen Brister a little shout out. I don't know what birthday it is of hers, but happy birthday to very funny comedian, Jen Brister.
She is indeed one of the best. Check her out. She's on the YouTube. You can have a look at her stand-up there. Very funny lady. But on this day today, Allyson, in the year 2007, what a
day it was. What a day it was.
Producer Will, I don't know what possessed you to go. Do you know what? In this day in history, the film Norbit was released. Do you remember that momentous day?
Does Norbert hold a big, a memory for you, Will?
I've literally never seen it. Never once have I seen the film Norbit.
It's a woeful film.
Yeah.
Not one of his finest works.
But you know what? Sometimes it's slim pickings. And some days, nothing happens. All right? There's some days where not much has gone on. So you just got to get...
You go with the Norbert celebration.
Then we're going to have tomorrow. Will be like, on this day 4 years ago, producer Will had an ingrowing toenail.
Yeah,
what a day!
Today's if I go through like my Snapchat memories or my Facebook memories, it's like on this day, producer Will's boyfriend said he didn't like his face. You know?
Oh, Will, don't try and turn it around to make us feel bad.
No, I need pity. I need sympathy.
No, you don't. You're a handsome young man. You don't need any pity. You got a whole bright future ahead of you.
Allyson,
Will, we need pity because we've got to talk about the film Norbit for 2 minutes.
So you must have seen the film Norbit then.
I've seen the film Norbit. It's not
Hayley.
My partner, Andrew, absolutely loved it.
No, Andrew.
It really annoyed me because he doesn't laugh at my comedy, but he did laugh solidly throughout the film Norbit.
I trust nothing he laughs at from now on.
So if you don't know, which a lot of you won't know, Norbit is an Eddie Murphy film, which he co-wrote, co-produced, and starred in the film. He won 3 Golden Raspberries for his award in the film, his role in the film. 2007, on this day in history. Go around, tell people that today, see the reaction they get. Thanks, Will. Are you okay, Will?
Yeah, I'm good. I feel a little bit hurt that you don't like my On This Day in History prep. But it's fine.
Does he play a bunch of different characters in Norbit?
Yeah.
Doesn't he play the husband and the wife?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's basically a lot of fat jokes, and that's what it is. So it's not very body confident film.
Certainly of an era, I understand.
I'm not into people playing a bunch of different characters. I had a friend, another comic friend recently say for an Edinburgh show, she wants to do a character show. And I told her she should get some sleep. That's what I told her.
But like Lindsay Lohan played herself and her twin in the Parent
Trap.
Parent
Yeah,
Trap.
but
that's Hollywood.
twin.
Yeah, and also that's like Hollywood. They have the effects to do that when you're in Edinburgh and you're in a room on your own.
But in the
Different
same
hat
style
and
of
scars.
Norbit,
I'm a new character.
like quick costume changes every 10 seconds. No.
I said, are you going to spin around every time you turn into a new character?
Yeah. Oh no, like I want a full revolving set. If you could just put one of those together, that would be great.
Would be really good.
I'll tell
but
her.
there you go. On this day in 2007, momentous
Norbit.
occasion, the film Norbit.
We all remember. Remember the day you first saw Norbit?
Do you remember where you were, Allyson? I distinctly remember. I think I was asleep. I missed this momentous occasion.
Were you
but there
guys?
go.
Did you go to a theater to watch Norbit, or did
No.
Okay, good.
We watched it when we couldn't get anything else available. But there you
But
go.
Andrew loved it. Andrew.
He did. He really did. And do you know what else annoys me about my partner? He won't come
Yeah.
and watch me do stand-up anymore. We've been together a while now. But he laughs at adverts. He laughs at adverts. And I go, are you laughing at that? That it winds me up, Allyson. He doesn't laugh at comedy. He doesn't laugh at structured jokes that people do. But he laughs at adverts.
Somebody farts and he's in hysterics. Yeah.
So annoying. There you go. But also on this day in the USA today, it is National Pizza Day.
Now this is no laughing matter.
No.
100% Pizza Day.
Yeah.
I almost want to order pizza now that I know it's National Pizza Day in the USA. Maybe I'll suggest
Have
we
a
order
look.
pizza.
Yeah, you should suggest that tonight because it's National Pizza Day. Why wouldn't you, Allyson? It's a perfect excuse.
And our oven broke. So, I mean, these things.
Did your oven break?
Yeah, guys, if there's any oven repair people out there, good morning. I don't know what's going on. The broiler goes on, the oven won't turn
broiler?
off.
Broiler goes on?
Yeah,
I mean,
like
what's a
if you turn on
broiler?
the oven, then like the top broiler, you know, when it's
Okay.
it won't turn off and it just goes scalding hot. So basically, I've just been cooking everything from the top and just flipping it. I think there's something wrong.
Yeah, that doesn't sound healthy. Get a pizza tonight, Allyson. We don't want you to have food poisoning for the rest of the week. National Pizza Day. What's your favourite pizza topping?
Ooh, I'm not a real fancy person. I have to say, I will go with just a margarita. I like to see the cheese and sauce consistency and judge the base. If I really go toppings, I do like a little ham and mushroom, maybe.
Don't like me though. I'm like Kevin McAllister, plain cheese pizza just for me.
So good. Yeah.
You
can't go
beat
wrong.
it.
Yeah.
You can't. Or a spicy vegetarian one. Spicy though. Gotta be
like
hot.
a spicy one.
Happy nose.
In the UK, let's talk about this. Some of the toppings you would not see in North America that have been offered on pizzas that I have seen here. Corn.
Corn, as in sweet corn.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Do you not have that in America?
No, people would slap you if you suggested putting corn on a pizza. I assume maybe there's some corn fanatics out there who are like, "You just changed my world." Shrimp or prawns?
Oh, no.
No prawns on pizza. Those are the big ones. Corn, sweet corn was the biggest one. I was like, what is this obsession with sweet corn here?
Yeah, we'd like to feel like we're being healthy, but even though it just goes straight through you anyway, there's no point even eating it, is there?
Yeah,
Doesn't
corn's
even-
just a starch. It's a carb, everyone.
doesn't digest.
No.
Just goes through. Good morning.
Good
also
talk,
today-
everyone. Good talk.
Norbit and corn going through the body. What a day to be listening to the Hayley and Allyson show this morning. But also, and you can hear Allyson swallow as well. We get every single.
Sorry, I look away from the mic. I just want you all to feel my hot coffee.
Yeah.
This is what happens when I change. I've switched, everyone. I used to drink tea during the show. Now I've got a coffee. I'm sorry. Anything could happen.
She's literally so wired right now. I drink that much coffee, Allyson. It doesn't affect me anymore, which is so bad. It affects me when I stop and get a blinding headache, but that is not good. Anyway, it was the Brits last night. Brit Awards, British Record, Independent, Toes.
I heard Adele had
Snails.
some phenomenal moments.
Yep, didn't see it, so I don't know. But
Me neither, yeah.
producer Will's give us a rundown. I did see this. So singer Anne-Marie, she fell. She did a Madonna, but she didn't fall backwards. Remember when Madonna fell at the Brits?
Oh, yeah. We all remember that. That was a moment in time. Don't wear a cape. That's what
Do
I
not
say.
wear a cape at work. But Anne-Marie, have you seen this clip, Allyson?
No.
Oh, it's a bad fall. She really rolls her ankle. She does a U. She's coming down the steps and her ankle literally just gives in. She does, Allyson. It looks so painful. She's so professional. She just doesn't even gets up, carries on. Like if that was me, I fell off the stage once at a gig in the Northeast. I had to limp off because I fractured my ankle. I had to limp off. I was crying, and all the audience were laughing because I fell off the stage.
You're like that. Yeah, it was a pratfall, everyone. I meant to do that. I have broken my ankle. Oh, Hayley.
Yeah, it was really bad.
I still think my all-time favorite celebrity fall, if we can, all-time favorite, is Gemma Collins.
Oh,
When Gemma Collins, where was that? What was that when she falls off?
So if you've just joined us, by the way, we're talking about celebrity falls because last night at the Brits, Anne-Marie fell off the stage. So there's a UK celeb. I use the word celebrity very loosely. Gemma Collins, I think
reality
TV star, yeah. And she's hosting for some award ceremony, and the trap door opens below her that she doesn't realise because someone was coming up out of it. She didn't realise. Step back and just falls. Producer Will, can we get a clip of Gemma Collins' fall?
So good.
It is so beautiful to watch. Have you got one?
I'm gonna look for it now. Whilst I look for it, can I tell you about my favourite celebrity? This is so mean. No. Favourite celebrity fall?
Yes.
It's Allyson Hammond, who's another like British TV personality.
Yeah.
And for some reason, she's like hosting the weather, but she's on a giant map of the UK and Ireland, which is floating in water in the Albert Dock in Liverpool. And so she's standing in like Manchester, which is in like the mainland UK, and then she jumps over to like Ireland, the island of Ireland, where this like man dressed as this like model dressed as a sailor, and as she jumps, she like loses her balance and pushes this guy into the Albert Dock in like the middle of whatever. It's obviously freezing, and she's like fine.
I've seen this, Allyson. Have you seen it? It's so good.
It's one of my favourite ones.
Yeah, I think it's up there, along with Jedward falling as well. Here we go. This is Gemma Collins.
Here's Gemma Collins.
If you're watching on an Echo show. Here we go.
Oh!
She really goes down there. That's what
she really does. Amazing. Thanks.
She's so happy.
There she goes.
And I think after that, she was trying to sue them. Anyway, Gemma Collins texts it. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
We're talking top celebrity falls. Top celebrity falls this morning.
Will as well. So search out Jedward. Have a little look at that one because one of Jedward rolls his ankle as well, and then he has to perform. It's really cruel. This really cruel segment of the show.
Ankle rolls are so brutal. Again, if I can just a good tip, everyone, go loose and tuck your head. When you fall, don't try and fight the fall. Don't try and fight the fall. Morning television. This is tips for when you roll your ankle and fall. Go limp. Don't try and fight the fall. Don't put your hand out and tuck your head. Just limp, tuck your head, and you're fine. I'm telling you, I have fallen so many times.
I mean, Allyson, it's such a boomer thing. Morning tips for falling.
Have you broken any bones?
Never.
When I was a child, I broke my arm, but that was, you're a child. Bones are
they do
soft.
That. They break.
Yeah.
I crashed my bike into a lamppost and broke my clavicle.
Oh,
I crashed my bike into a lamppost, broke my clavicle.
Doesn't have quite the same one. Is this the Jedward clip you were thinking of?
Okay, yes, that's the one. Let's have a little look at this. Have you watched an Echo show?
I think this is the right moment.
Pop sensations,
Jedward.
Here we go. Ready for the fall. He jumps up. He goes. There he is. He's gone. He's rolled on his ankle.
I don't even know what happens. He's not.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, dancing, jump up, down. Ankle roll.
The clip is called Jedward breaks leg. So
he doesn't break his leg. He doesn't. I wouldn't be that cruel. He basically rolls around the rest of the stage. But there you go. Thanks, producer Will.
That's a great way to start the morning. We should start every morning with celebrity falls.
Let's talk about people who hurt themselves a lot.
Listen.
Wow.
When the content is talking about Norbert, I'd rather talk about celebrity falls.
We've taken it to a much better place.
Listen, we are here, Allyson. Believe it or not, they're letting us on the air and in your houses until 8 a.m. this morning. So, shall I tell you, Allyson, what is coming up on today's show?
Hayley, I think me and the listeners would love to have a little rundown on what is coming up in the next hour.
Oh, the listener would love to know. Coming up in the next hour, we are going to be answering your problems in our Agony Auntie section. Hopefully that stain on my top will have dried out. We're going to be doing the one-star movie review game where we take a film that's been universally panned and read out people's bad reviews of it. And as always, we end the show in a game of competitive true and false. We're also going to be having a chat with Liv Harrison. That's all coming up in the next 2 hours right here.
You have reached the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will.
Yes, that is coming up right here. Stick around and just listen. It's not just about the Hayley and Allyson show. We have shows here all day on Backchannel, and there's 12 hours of content, so you can drop in, drop out, chat to us all. Do so because after ourselves here, it's a wonderful Liv Harrison. She's here with her show Live Every Day, and then Jam and Rennie follow her at 10 till 12. At 12 till 2, it's the Anthony Davis show. 2 till 4, your pal Hal, and 4 till 6, Mario Smith. So stick around, jump in, jump out, say hello. Lots of shows here all day for you. But now it is time for our Agony Auntie section.
Ah, yes.
Is that you all right? I thought you were having some sort of attack.
Yes. I love this section. Look, I love giving advice. I love it.
Well, Allyson,
yeah.
This is the section for you because myself and Allyson are your, I was going to say glamorous aunties, but we're your aunties for this section. And what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to solve your problems. Just a quick disclaimer, we are not trained therapists. We're not even trained to do this job. So just bear in mind, you are taking the advice of two stand-up comedians. Allyson does try. She does really give a thoughtful opinion. I, on the other hand, quickest opinion I can give before we move on to the next one. So just bear that in mind. Don't take this literally. It is just our opinions. You do not have to take our opinions. So, Allyson, by the way, if you have a problem and you would like us to talk about it, whether it be today or during the rest of the week or weeks that we are on air, then get involved. The command to give your device, if you're watching on an Echo show, is the word say. So the name of your device followed by the word say, followed by your problem. If you have a more in-depth problem, you can email us to hello@backchannel.tv, but make sure you put Hayley and Allyson in the subject title because they will wonder why you're emailing us about your divorce. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. Dead easy to get involved. You can type in the chat room. It comes up to us straight away. So there's loads of ways to get involved. If you're watching on YouTube, type in the comments box below. If you live on my street, just come outside, shout through the letterbox. Loads of ways to get involved. But today, first problem, Allyson.
Yes.
Jamie from Vermont has been in touch and they say, my boyfriend makes good money, but always cheaps out on dates. I'm asking for Michelin star, but I'm worth more. I'm not asking for Michelin star, but I'm worth more than McDonald's in the parking lot. Is that too superficial to bring up with him?
No, I mean, because I think what you're saying is when you guys have your special evenings, right? When you're like, okay, let's go out on a nice date, and maybe not every single time, but you could say to him, look, I just would like to make us some more memories other than those that are over chicken nuggets. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, I think. I mean, it's hard when it comes to money because, maybe he's saving his money for something really important like a ring.
Do you think that's the case, though? I don't think it's the case.
But maybe, or down payment on the house that you'll one day live in, or
no, some new soccer shirts.
I think it's fair to say, though, hey, listen, when we go out on dates, maybe even say, maybe we go out just once a week on a nice date. And I would just like to do something a bit more luxurious to create some more luxurious memories with you because I love you than a Happy Meal. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with the meal. But I think it would be nice for us to go on a fancier evening out.
You do say he does make good money, so there is no excuse really, is there? Because like you say, you're not asking for Michelin star, you're just asking to not eat food in the car. Maybe you could go, hey, I've seen this really good deal online. There's an offer on a restaurant. Why don't we go there instead of McDonald's tonight?
Oh, that's a good thing. Look at the fancy restaurants and see what kind of deals they have, because then you're hitting them with a bargain, right? You're like, this isn't on offer, or this is a deal, or this is. but you're also giving him an idea of like, look, I just want to do something other than this sort of thing.
Or you could say, Dave from the office has offered to take me out to a Michelin star restaurant tonight.
You could do that.
I mean, you could, and that could backfire, which is why I say don't take our advice.
Yeah, well, it's true. Also, my question to you, lovely Jamie, is what kind of money are you willing to spend on a date on your boyfriend?
Someone's peppy this morning. She's had
Hey,
coffee.
coffee.
Do you take it in turns with your partner to pay for dates? Do you still go on dates?
Dates. We go now and again, but honestly, we're such homebodies that a date for us is like ordering in. You know, we pretty much and I say we're pretty 50-50. Like we I don't know.
Oh, it's just that I seen your boyfriend crying outside with a cap the other night, saying I couldn't keep up with your lifestyle, but that's fine. You offer advice to other people. Good morning. This is our Agony Auntie section. We are trying to solve your problems, not very hard. Today's problem is from Victoria in Maine, and they say, my boyfriend forgot my birthday 2 years in a row. Oosh. Tomorrow is his birthday. I'm tempted to just forget it. Is that wrong? Allyson?
Well, is it wrong? I mean, no, he's forgotten your obviously he's not a real birthday focused person. So if you happen to forget his birthday, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The only thing that I might say is wrong is that you're doing this with a vengeful intent, which I'm like, so I don't think there's anything wrong if you don't want to do something for his birthday, as he hasn't done something for you for the past 2 years. But just what are your motivations behind this? I would rather just have a conversation with him and go, hey, it's your birthday today, but you forgot. Or just be the bigger person and just celebrate his birthday. And you know what? Maybe you could give him a birthday card reminding him of when your birthday is.
Do you know what I do so they never forget, Victoria, is I mention it like every day for about 2 weeks on the lead up to my birthday.
Yeah.
I do that.
Yeah, I do too. Go ahead.
Go on. Sometimes you have to what? Buy your own present?
Ask Danny's mom what day exactly his birthday is. I forget. I'm a bad person. I know what it's like. I know. Every year I'll be like, it's the 7th, right? When was he born again? 1980? What? I know.
And how long have you been with him again? 9 years?
I think
Allyson, if he forgot yours, honestly, she'd smash the gaff up. It'd be like the Hulk.
Mine's easy though, because it's the day after Valentine's Day. So there you go.
Same as my daughter's.
Okay.
Yeah, Victoria, I'm the same as you. I'd be really, really annoyed about it. But I would just, if you're doing it to be mad, don't do it because you'll just
don't play that game.
Because if he doesn't care, then you'll be like, well, what was the point of me doing that? So I would just make sure he remembers your birthday the next year by constantly reminding him of it for about a month before your birthday.
Yeah.
Constant.
Yeah. You could give him a calendar for his birthday and circle and highlight when your birthday is. You could even make a note at the bottom of the calendar, check page 27 for important information. And then when he goes to that her birthday. I mean, you could make a joke out of it, but I would say, in all honesty, just do whatever you normally would do for somebody's birthday, because the best way people learn is by example.
And what you could do is you could get him a tattoo, pay for a tattoo of your birthday.
That's
on his wrist.
That's a great idea. Or on his forehead, and do it
backwards. Real normal presents. So he looks in the mirror, you can see it the right way. Is that what you're saying, Ellie?
Yes.
Good morning. This is the Hayley and Allyson show here on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your Echo. We're trying to solve, I use that word very loosely, your problems this morning. If you have a problem you'd like us to chat about on the air, then get involved. The command to give your device is the word say, or go to backchannel.tv on your phone. So, next problem.
This is a good one. Go ahead.
This is from Gabe in New Mexico. And they say, I accidentally farted loudly in a room full of people I know and meet on a daily basis. What do I do? They haven't reacted at all, but I know they know.
I mean, you got two choices. Either you just walk away from it and pretend it didn't happen, or you just embrace it and get a laugh. Maybe what you should do is buy every single person a whoopee cushion and put it on their seats. And then when they come in for the meeting, the next to you could be like, this is ridiculous, you guys. You are all farting way too much. Or, I don't know, embrace it and make a joke about it or walk away from it. Those are your two choices, I think. Either embrace, laugh, and just be like, hey, maybe I'll burp for you guys today. Or maybe I'll, or just pretend it didn't happen. I would embrace it myself and just be like, yeah, you're welcome.
I see. I'd be the opposite. I would pretend it never happened. I'd pretend it wasn't me. Wasn't me. Be like Shaggy. It wasn't me. What can you do? Listen, they'll get bored of talking about it. You might have a new nickname for the rest of your life. Farty McFartster. But you
can come in and ask them, has anyone thought, look, obviously yesterday we know I farted. And I'm just wondering, have there been any talks? Have there been any nicknames? Because I've written a few for myself, and you could list off the nicknames. I don't know. Like, I think there's just something beautiful about embracing vulnerability.
Yeah, you embrace it at the time, but days later, it looks weird if you come in and be like, who's still talking about it? Like, I would just keep your head down, Gabe, but that's my opinion. Allyson says embrace it, get whoopee cushions, really. Make sure that nickname sticks. That's what Alyson's saying.
Yeah, I think it's great. I look, it happened to me one time.
Where was this?
This was when I lived in Toronto. I was dating an ex-boyfriend. We had just started dating, and it happened.
The Windy City, yeah.
The Windy City. And you'll also remember that I told you I had a raccoon infestation. So my boyfriend used to call me garbage farts because he said that's why the raccoons came. Because, so good morning, everyone. Yeah.
That's made me feel a little bit. That's why the raccoons left. Never mind why these came in. Like, even
embrace
the
it, everyone.
like,
don't be afraid. Come on, we're all human. We fart. Haley's burped on air. Like these things happen, everyone. Look at, she's like, let it go.
Let it go, Allyson. Like Frozen, let it go. What have you done on air, Allyson?
I've made throat gurgling noises. Don't rest assured, I'm probably
had coffee delivered.
I have had coffee delivered, and odds are I will be the one to fart for the first time on air when it happens. It will be.
It's coming. It's coming. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. If you are this morning, we're trying to solve your problems by talking about our road and today's problem and last one of this section. But if you do have a problem, get involved. We maybe answer them throughout the rest of the week. Charlie from Tennessee has been in touch, and they said, what's the best way to politely remind a friend that they owe you money?
Yeah, it is a tricky one.
I can't come out on Tuesday. I'm really strapped for cash.
I don't know if there is a polite way to remind someone they owe you money. I don't know. Look, there is a polite way. I guess you just, the way you preface it. Hey, I feel uncomfortable having to bring this up, but I'm just wondering, when you think you might be able to begin. I mean, that's the only way you can do it. There is no polite way. I mean, if they borrowed money and they haven't addressed it and they've not paid it back, all you can do is just say, hey, I am just wondering when we might be able to start to arrange a payment plan.
You could just go up to them and be like, oh, there's nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, I mean, it's tricky, isn't it? But I've also, lent money off people and been in that situation where, I think they haven't forgot, I don't think.
No,
they
haven't forgot.
Really.
They feel uncomfortable bringing it up, probably because they can't pay you back. Fine. But open dialogue about it should still be a consistent thing, I think. And again, there's no polite way other than you're not attacking. We're still friends. Sometimes what I do is I tend to make it a separate subject matter than friendship conversations. So, I've had the conversation. Now and again, I'll send a little email just being like, hey, how's it going? Hope you're well. Listen, just want to touch base again about this amount. There's no polite way of doing it. But, to borrow money and then not pay it back, I mean, that's also not in the polite boat. So I think you are allowed to delicately and still lovingly bring up the fact that they owe you some moolah.
What you could do is suggest a movie night and then watch Jerry Maguire Show Me the Money scene.
And just, what was the catchphrase from that movie again? What was the catchphrase for the movie again, buddy?
But ABBA, money, money, money on. Just follow there. Anyway. Thanks for your problem.
Comment on all the new things. Oh, I see you. Those are nice new shoes. I wish I could afford
Real
new shoes.
subtle ways. Thank you for your problems this morning. But now it's time for a game. Shall we play a game, Allyson?
Oh my God, only if it involves movies.
Well, Allyson, you're in luck. Because today's game, as always, on the Hayley and Allyson show, fingers crossed it's an orbit, is the 1-star movie review. And we take a film that has been universally panned by the people of the internet, which means it doesn't necessarily mean... Are you all right, Allyson, trying to shake the rest of your drink up there?
I'm just getting my coffee ready.
Has this just turned up to Cocktail Live? Don't you worry, we're not just doing a show. That's fine. Honestly. Do you know, like in Big Brother, where they say, "Oh, I forgot the cameras were on," and I was like, "There's no way that happened." Well, you forget we're doing.
You ate an apricot the other day. The people like us because we're real.
Did they like us, Allyson?
Yeah, they do. The people in my head love us. They keep telling me we're great.
I'm looking at the numbers that are listening, and I'm thinking, maybe not. I'll just smudge my mascara. Anyway, we'll get this on the Kelly and Ryan breakfast show in America. Good morning. Listen, it's time for the 1-star review. What we do is we take a movie that has been panned by people online. They've all given it a 1-star review. That's the thing all these reviews have in common. What we want from you is you to guess what the movie is they are reviewing and have left a bad review for. Now, it doesn't mean that it's a bad film. It just means that this selection of people on the internet don't like it. And listen, people on the internet don't like a lot of things. There's people on the internet that don't like the Shawshank Redemption, and they are wrong. So just bear that in mind if you're going to be making a guess. We're going to read out 5 different reviews left by 5 different people of the World Wide Web. The thing they have in common is they've all left this movie a 1-star review. What we want from you is for you to guess what the movie is they are talking about. So just to add a little bit more entertainment into this
another
section.
layer to the game.
Stop making out that we're intelligent. Oh, here's another layer. We're reading out bad reviews, but what we do is get Allyson to do them in silly voices. That's the layer we're talking about.
I play characters.
Yeah. So if you have a way you'd like Allyson to read a review, let us know. The more complicated you make it, the better. For example, Allyson, I want you to read this. Yesterday, someone suggested you read it like Dolly Parton. Someone suggested you read it like a 90-year-old man who's in a library. Whatever way you would like Allyson to read out these reviews, you can suggest it. Now, there's ways to do so. Good morning, John, by the way, who's joined us on the stream. Good morning. The command to give your device if you are watching on an Echo show and can see my smudge mascara, keeping it classy this morning, is the word say. So you say the name of your device followed by the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning. Or if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, you can go to backchannel.tv, type your suggestions in there. What was that? Sign you TV. You're acting it. Okay, that looks like something else. Good morning. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can just type in the comments box below. So, 1-star review. Don't let Alyson's performance take away from the fact that all we want is the name of this film that these people are talking about. They've all given this film a 1-star review, but what is the film? That's all we want from you. You can make a guess at any point in the ways I stated. The command to give your device is the word say, followed by your guess. Allyson.
Hayley.
First review.
I'm ready.
I'd like you to read it as a police detective in a film.
Okay. Police detective in a film. Okay, here we go. Police detective.
Police detective. Do you want to say it again?
Okay. No, I got it. It's hard to overstate how awful this film is. They have taken 2 A-list stars and sold them not as a typical married couple in an interesting situation, but as a dreadful stage double act who banter inane and unfunny rubbish throughout much of what is unintelligible, given the current penchant? Is that a word? Penchant? Given the current penchant for talking fast over each other, the plot is dire, the killer obviously, the other characters ridiculous, and the climax a non-real event. Real dreadful.
Was that a fake cigarette you're holding?
That was a fake cigarette I was holding.
If you're watching via an Echo show, what a treat you had then for that performance. But what is the movie this person left a 1-star review for? We know that it's a typical married couple, but there is a killer involved. It's got A-list stars in it. But what could it be? What could it be? If you know from that review, I'd be surprised, but you can make a guess. The command to give your device if you're watching on an Echo show, I could see Allison's performance. If you can call it the performance.
Hayley, how dare you?
It's the word say, followed by your guess. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, that's probably for the best today. Go to backchannel.tv. You can type your answer in there, or you're watching on YouTube, just type in the comments box below. We are looking for the name of the film that these people have all left a 1-star review. So next film, Allyson, next review.
Yeah.
After you finish pouring your coffee, you think I don't know, but I can tell. This is why we'll never get accepted on breakfast television in the US, Allyson.
You know what? Show us your
stain.
Show us your stain, and then you tell. It's gone.
It's gone. You don't see Ryan Seacrest pouring himself a coffee mid-segment, do you?
He's got people bringing him coffee. We don't have those sort of right. They get commercial breaks. This is nonstop.
Yeah, it really is. It's relentless. Allyson.
Yes.
Next review, that another separate person of the internet, real people, left a 1-star review for this film. I'd like you to read this in the style of a breakfast show presenter, actually, on American TV.
Ah, okay. Here we go. Breakfast presenter. Good morning. The whole movie, I was so sure it was a prank set up by the husband. That was the only excuse that would make this movie decent. But this is not a decent movie. So you're telling me all the things the husband cannot remember about his wife, all that was real? Oh, no. He's just the world's worst husband. Can't remember anniversaries, doesn't remember the allergy medication, and just in general seems to know nothing about his wife. He even lies to her. This is supposed to be a successful marriage.
Thank you, Allyson. But what is the movie this person has left a 1-star review for? It's all about a marriage. He's lying to her. He can't remember anything about his wife. What could it be? If you would like to make a guess, the command to give your device is the word say. So the name of your device, we can't say a name because she starts talking. The name of your device followed by the word say, followed by your guess. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv, type your guess in there. We're going to read 2 more reviews. I say we. Allison's going to read 2 more reviews.
The many voices of Allyson.
Many voices that sound the same. So, Allyson.
Ooh, right, pet. Yes.
I'd like you to read this like an elderly man who is doing an assault course.
Doing an assault course?
Yeah.
So like being trained how to fight off?
No, like Ninja Warrior.
Okay.
Is that specific enough, Allyson?
Yeah, that's pretty specific.
Good morning.
All right, my family told me not to do this assault court, but I'm 97 and it's a dream of mine. All right, I'm going to start the course. All right.
You started.
How is it possible that these actors can't make a great movie together? All right, I'm running up a hill. The only thing I liked, I travel a lot in real life, are the locations. Como is a beautiful setting. All right, now I have to do some sort of swinging thing. All right, here we go. The story is a remake of an older Agatha Christie mystery, Even Dinner for Eight, that came out years ago. The only thing that made it successful is the 2 main leads' names, which prove that the names make or break films these days. Now, how do I get the hour and a half back? I need it to train for my next cross-country stuff.
Cross-country stuff. Thank you, Allyson, for that performance. Allyson is available every day for work, especially during the hours of 6 and 8 a.m.
Do you know what? How dare you?
How dare you?
How
But
dare
what is
you?
the movie? Don't let Alison's performance detract from the name
No.
of the movie. So we know it's about, we know there's two A-list actors playing a married couple. We know that it's based on an older Agatha Christie mystery, or even Dinner for Eight that came out years ago. But what is the name of the movie? Would you like to make a guess? Do so now. Listen, it costs nothing to guess because there is no prize, but you do win our eternal love and adoration. And what greater prize is there than that? Because even our partners don't have that. So just saying. So if you would like to make a guess at what the 1-star movie is that we are reading out the reviews for, do so now. If you are listening on an audio only echo and aren't blessed with seeing the stains on my jumper this morning, the command to give your device, if you go to backchannel.tv on your phone or on your tablet, that's backchannel.tv. You can type your guess in there, or if you just want to say hello, you can do that there as well. Or if you want to PayPal us, no, I'm just joking. But if you are watching on a visual audio, oh my days, Allyson, can't get my words out.
If you're watching, you're doing great.
Thanks, Mom. If you're watching on an Echo Show and can visually see us this morning, if you, the way to get in touch is say the name of your device, beginning with an A. We can't say your name because she'll start talking. Name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us. Device name, say whatever you'd like to tell us this morning. And if you are watching on an Echo Show, you'll see Allyson drinking out of a 15-litre bottle. So, you really should invest in an Echo Show because you're missing out on some
pouring coffee. I'm drinking out of a 15-liter water bottle. I'm doing CrossFit.
She really is quite the professional. So, last review, Allyson. I'd
right.
just like you to read this in the style of your mum.
Oh, I haven't done Vicky for a while. You bet. No problem.
Here we go. 1-star movie review. What is the movie?
This is in my top 3 of the worst movies I ever saw. It's never even a little bit funny. The main guy is very annoying, and the plot twist is going to make you cry because of how bad it is. Even these actors don't make up for the bad storyline, the bad acting, and the jokes that are not even once funny. Much like my daughter. This is a movie. It's not even worth your time if you're bored and you don't know what else to watch. Seriously, everything except Gulliver's Travel with Jack Black is better than this.
Really got it in for that Jack Black film there. But what is the name of the movie? Do you know? Make a guess now. It costs nothing to guess because there is no prize, but you do win our eternal love and validation forever till 8 a.m. when the show finishes. A few more clues now. Listen, we can't make it any easier, but we are about to. What?
Yep.
Yes, we are, because it stars, this particular movie, Adam Sandler, Jennifer Aniston, and Luke Evans. It was released in 2019. It got 6 points on IMDb, and it won People's Choice Award in 2019 for Favorite Comedy Movie. But what is the movie? Allyson, read the synopsis.
A New York cop and his wife go on a European vacation to reinvigorate the spark in their marriage, but end up getting framed and on the run for the death of an elderly billionaire.
But what is the movie? You've got about 10 seconds before we reveal the answer. What could it be? The command to give your device is the word say, followed by your guess. Or go to backchannel.tv. While you're there at backchannel.tv, you can hit the leave a review button. Let us know what you think of Backchannel in general.
But what is this movie? I mean, it's a real mystery.
Yeah, what could it be?
It's a real mystery.
It's almost like Allyson said one of the names that consist of the title of this movie. Oh, do you know what, Allyson? I feel like murdering you.
Hey!
What is the name of the movie? 10 seconds. 10, 9.
We have some people join us. Terry, Carmen, good morning. John, first time. It's so nice to have you here. Take a guess. If you've listened to some of the clues, you've got nothing to lose. You've only got to win, because you know what? If you play, you win. Doesn't matter, right? Playing a game is winning. We learn, we grow. All right. I think we've milked this for all that we can. Hayley, the movie. If you've not seen it, apparently these people say don't, but 6.8 on 6.0 on IMDb, not bad. The movie is Murder Mystery.
Murder. Why are we saying that like a girl band? The movie is
Murder
Mystery.
Mystery.
Yes, that's the name of the movie. I've never seen it. Have you?
No, I haven't. But Jennifer Aniston, Adam Sandler, and Luke Evans. I mean, I do enjoy them all. I've seen them play very funny characters in various movies throughout the past. So it might be a real good one. I mean, maybe give it a go.
Jennifer Aniston could do no wrong in my eyes. Adam Sandler, on the other hand. Anyway, well done for taking part in that. If you made a guess, thank you for doing so. Stick with us. We're here till 8 a.m. But coming up now is time for the news stories. So the news stories from around the world that are a little bit different. They're not sort of political. They're not sort of corona related because we're all a bit fed up about that. We're trying to look at the different news stories and the news stories that are a little bit fun and a little bit different. And today's news story, the first one we're going to talk about is now, fair play to Vegas for this because the slot machine in Vegas malfunctioned and didn't tell a tourist that he won, and they've tracked him down. So he didn't know he didn't win. He just thought, he's putting his money in the coin machine. It was in the Treasure Island Hotel in Vegas. He hit the jackpot on a slot machine, but he was never informed due to a malfunction in the machine. He's gone away, not realizing he hasn't won, and they've hunted him down. How honest is this? Because I'll just be like, I'll just keep the money, put it back in. But they were like, they've gone through CCTV footage. They've spoken to people who were in the casino at the time. They've really gone private detective, and they've found out the person who won it. He was later identified as Robert Taylor, and they've given him the money, £230,000.
We've had a lot of stories just recently about people winning mystery money that appears, and it's like, it's phenomenal. It makes me so happy for these people, and it makes me dream a dream that it could happen to us, Hayley. One day we could just wake up and it's like, hey, actually, you're a millionaire and you didn't even know it. It really fulfills a
I
fantasy.
dreamed a dream. I won on a casino. But yeah, Robert Taylor was already back home from his holidays when he was notified of his winnings last week, and he's going to go back to Vegas to collect his prize. So, honestly, how lovely is that of the Nevada Gaming Board to go to that extent to find him? Absolutely brilliant. Very honest. Well done them. Great publicity for them as well.
Well done.
Well done. And Robert, if you're listening and you would like to lend myself and Allyson any money, get in touch.
Be really great.
Is the word to say. I'm just thinking, is Treasure Island the one with the big pirate ship outside? Have you been to Vegas?
No, I've not been to Vegas. I hate to say it. I've never been to Vegas.
Cool. I have.
Have you? Did you have fun?
Yeah, I did. I actually really liked it. Everyone was like, oh, you'll hate Vegas. I loved it. I thought it was great.
I'm not a gambler, though, so I guess there's lots of shows I could see. A lot of buffets
shows,
I could eat at.
There's so much buffets, so many buffets. There's lots to do, really. You can go to the Old Town. I mean, I wouldn't like to spend a long time there, but I enjoyed it when we went there. I went there for a couple of days. The hotel we stayed in, I'm not going to name it, but when we first went, it was like we didn't do that much research, but we didn't know that much. And as we're in the cab on the way from the airport, he was like, "Which hotel? Where are you going?" And we told the name of the hotel, and he went. He goes, all I'm saying is leave out the front, because if you leave out the back, that's where they last filmed an episode of Cops. I was like, okay, well, this isn't making me feel...
To be fair, that could be any hotel, I think, in Vegas, probably,
No, this hotel was great. And my partner was like oblivious to all. He's like, it's fine. I was like, no, it's really not. It's really not. But yeah, and then we stayed in a nice one the second time around. But I enjoyed it both times. Had a really good fun. You do end up getting sucked into the machines because it's just like playing a video game. The machines are like, Good morning, Doug has joined us. Morning, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
So Doug is a regular listener of the show. He's been with us since day dot here. He's one of the OGs of the Hayley and Allyson show. And Doug has decided to give us a riddle of the day every day. And you know what? We're struggling for content. We were like, you do that, Doug.
Give us a riddle.
Give us a riddle. In fact, give us 20 minutes of content. But
riddle us this, Doug.
So later on, after the news stories, we're going to be doing Doug's riddle. So stick around for that.
So if you don't have one, Doug, you better get going. Good morning, Doug. We see you. Yes, we're excited for the riddle that we want to hear after we're done the news stories. Yeah.
Yes, and we're talking the news stories this morning here on the Hayley and Allyson show, and in UPI.com. There's a massive igloo cafe in northern India, which is soon to set a Guinness World Book record for the biggest igloo. So you could go and have a cup of coffee inside this igloo. I mean, I'd be terrified it would collapse, but have you ever built an igloo? Because it's snowy in Canada, right?
Yeah. For sure. I've built I'm not saying it was like a successful igloo, but yeah, we've built like snow forts definitely built snow forts growing up. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't drink a cup of coffee in the one that I built, but this one looks pretty secure. It looks like they know what they're doing, you know?
I mean, it
It's
doesn't look secure to me. Producer Will, it looks like a giant ice gem. Producer Will, can we get a picture up? So, the once in a lifetime cup of coffee awaits visitors on top of a popular skiing resort in the Western Himalayas. Just make sure to pack an extra coat, it says in this article, because the cup of coffee is served inside an igloo. It's located about 8,600 feet above sea level. It's home to more than 25 people spent 64 days building this igloo. So it's a bit different than you and your mum and dad
me,
just patting one out
me and my
outside your
mom
home.
and dad. You're so funny. Me and like random kids on the block.
Here he is, Producer Will. Can we get a picture up? There it is. Look.
Hey.
So that's the igloo that you can go inside, have a cup of coffee inside. You can see how big it is, by the way, because there's tiny little people to the left of the picture if you're watching on the Echo Show. Doug, I know you can't see this, Doug, but it's a giant, massive igloo. And there's tiny little people next to it. You can go in there, sit inside. There's no fireplace inside, obviously, because the igloo would melt.
Yeah.
But it's decorated with sheepskin style rugs, ice sculptures, and carvings on the wall. I bet it's really expensive to have a cup of coffee in there as well. Do you reckon?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
It reminds me of the Ice Hotel. Do you know about the Ice Hotel?
Ice Hotel. I've heard of ice rooms where people go and like everything's made out of ice, the chairs and the tables and everything. Is that the same in the hotel? Ice
Pretty
hotel?
much. It's in like Norway or somewhere Scandinavian, and it's just it's a hotel made out of ice.
How would you sleep? Would your bed wouldn't be made out of ice, I imagine.
In a sleeping bag. You're only allowed to stay there for one night at a time.
You'd just slip off, wouldn't you?
I would, especially if you get hot whilst you sleep. It's a recipe for disaster. Anyway, there you go.
Thanks, Producer Will.
Brings a whole new meaning to waterbed, everyone. Hey.
Let it go. Hey, so we're talking the news stories this morning here on the Hayley and Allyson show. And what a news story is this? Because in an article that Producer Will sent us from allthat'sinteresting.com, a London YouTuber has claimed she's been abducted by aliens and she's fallen in love with one of them. Of course she has. So
please read the first sentence from the article.
So sick of men on Earth. London actress, there we go, big clue, actress Abby Bella says that she hopes to normalize interspecies dating.
Right. It's normal. We're normalizing it.
All I'm saying is she's completed Tinder and now she's like, listen. But to find her soulmate, London actress Abby Bella looked to the skies and she claimed she fell for an alien. I can't read this, Allyson. I can't take it seriously. After it swept her up in its UFO right off her feet. It's funny that there were no actual witnesses, but here we go. Abby says she joked on Facebook and social media things about like, oh, maybe I need to find an alien instead of finding a normal man, right? And before long, she began to
dreams. Found her.
Yeah, before long, she began to have dreams of a white light. And then on May the 31st, she said she heard a voice in her dream and it commanded her to wait in the usual spot. Now, she said she'd never heard the voice before, but yet she knew what it meant. And the next evening, she sat down next to an open window and she waited. And as she began to fall asleep around midnight, a flying saucer swept into view. And before she knew it, she wasn't in her bedroom anymore. She was transported into the UFO.
It's a beautiful love story, tale as old as time.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Just tell whoever wedding this is. I think she's been invited to a wedding and she's desperate to find a plus one.
She's desperate to find a plus one.
And she's like, is there any aliens? Listen, it might have happened. I can't say for definite it never.
Look, alien abductions is something that is deep down inside. It's kind of a fear of mine. I know it sounds silly, but I'm like, the whole thought of it is terrifying. But I just, this is insane.
Well, she said they're really nice. She said,
yeah, well, she got beamed up. And in fact, the alien that she fell in love with said, he said that I had consent to go with them. So he obviously, the higher ups were like, yeah, this human can stay with us, but she didn't want to go in case they took her forever, guys. She's realistic,
Yeah, and what she said as well, because when she was asked to describe the alien, she said, I couldn't see them clearly. And they telepathically said, I'm not ready to see them in the true form. But from what I could see, they had a slight green glow, big black eyes with human features. It's funny that, isn't it? It's like...
It's weird.
Like every description in a film
of any alien. Yeah.
But in a sketch that Bella drew for Cater News, the aliens have big round faces and a snake-like gaze. She describes them having big eyes with irises. Sounds like you, that, Allyson.
I'm an alien.
But she wasn't frightened. She said she was love-struck. So she's fallen in love with an alien. Yeah.
Is that where
there
we're
you go.
at? Is that what Tinder's done to us now, everyone? Are we like, you know what? This earth doesn't hold what I
Listen,
need.
if you watch the Tinder swindler, I don't blame her for reaching out to UFOs. Hi, Will.
You know what? As the only single man involved, or only single person even involved in this programming,
Yeah.
I feel like, you know what? If you need to look to the skies to find yourself a partner, then so be it.
Will, is
You
there
know, I've
something
been
you're
on
not
Tinder.
telling us? Is there something you aren't
It's
telling
me. I was the alien.
us?
But you know what? She must have really put a stretch on a Tinder radius. Like she's put
Intergalactic.
intergalactic on a radius. Hey, Will, why
Into
are we
what? Into where?
into the future? Will, while you're
Yeah.
here, I don't suppose
Yeah.
you've got a news story about Noah's Ark, have you, for us?
Funnily enough, I've got a story about a giant Noah Ark replica that's stranded in the UK because British authorities don't believe it's seaworthy.
Well, that's just what I was after.
Can you
Thanks,
believe
Will.
the timing on that?
What a coincidence!
Unbelievable. It's
good,
like it
isn't
was
it?
planned. It's like
I
it
know
was planned.
it's almost like we have a document with a list of the articles on it, so
Like
we can just
somebody's-
look at them.
Somebody's job is to organize all this
know.
information.
Somebody really handsome and with a cracking sense of humor,
The best.
who's also really good in the kitchen
And looks great in blue. Go on.
And
Yeah.
looks great in Hugo Boss. Sponsors available. Okay, so
It's
Wow.
Wednesday. Yeah.
it is. So this is a story about somebody who's built a giant, I'm going to call it life-size, because I believe it would be, replica of Noah's Ark. They built their own Noah's Ark, and now it's stranded in a port in Ipswich, here in England.
Look at that. Yeah, because they said it's not seaworthy. That they
I mean, it's Noah's Ark, though, so what more do you want? I wonder how many animals it's got on it.
Well, let me tell you this, Will.
Tell me, Alison.
Initially, the ark, this particular ark,
This Ark.
yeah, I'm not saying it is the original. It is most definitely not. This ark did have animals on it to begin with, but it got too messy, too stinky. So now there's just wooden animals that they have carved
Yeah.
out.
Because it's really, it's not really an ark. It's like a museum.
Yeah.
It's like a floating museum that tells the story of the Bible, and it doesn't have. It's built on an old barge, so it doesn't have like an engine or anything. So it has to be towed wherever it goes. But I think it was built in like Norway or somewhere, and they towed it to the UK as like a traveling museum thing.
And I'm looking at some of the wooden sculptures. Will, I don't know if you actually did. You look at the
Yeah, I
sculpture of
did.
Adam
And
and
I'm not-
Eve? I'm scared. I'm actually.
You should be.
This is
I'm
what
not gonna-
aliens look like to me. These are aliens.
It
This
could be.
is because it's terrifying, guys.
I'm not going to put the picture up because
No.
it's scary. And
I don't want you to have
think it's
nightmares,
appropriate.
everyone.
But yeah, so the problem is that this guy who built this ark, he's being fined £700 a day, for it to stay in the port because it's not up to code. But he was like, I shouldn't have to pay it because it's not really a boat; it's just a floating object. It has to get towed everywhere it goes.
Peter bought this vessel in 2010 for $3.7 million to create a talking point for people of all backgrounds. Well, that is quite the talking point.
We're talking about it.
That was a good 3.7 million spent. We are talking. Yeah.
And you got like 5 minutes on Backchannel for 3.5 million. That's our rate. If you want to, hello at backchannel.tv. They're the rates. If you want to get your story, that's not
3.7
true.
million.
Please help me plan the show. So yeah, build a giant boat and you'll get charged a fortune for it. I like boats. I'm a big boat guy.
Are you a boat guy?
I love boats. Got my sea legs on and everything.
See, I don't think I've been on enough boats to know if I'm a boat person or not. I've been on big boats, but I haven't been on like little sailboats or anything like that.
Sailboats.
Yeah.
I think when I get really, really stupidly rich, I'm gonna buy a yacht. I'm gonna retire on my yacht and just go from port to port. I
Never
must have told you.
never pay land tax again.
No. I mean, why would I start now? I must have told you about the time I was on the Hoover Dam, or I was at the Hoover Dam on one of those big paddle boats. I've definitely told this story, but I can't remember if it was on air before.
Tell it
YouTube.
again. Tell it again.
I I was at the Hoover Dam. I can't remember the name of the body of water, and it was like one of those big paddle boats. Do you know what I mean? They've got on the back of the boat. It's got the paddles that go around. It moves the ship forward. Anyway, I was on there just like taking some pictures. I was on holiday with my parents, and the captain of the boat goes, "Hey kid, do you want to come and steer the boat?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do."
Yeah.
And he let me be the captain for like 10 minutes as we like
Aww.
around the dam.
Will likes big boats, and he cannot lie.
He cannot lie. Yeah.
Thanks, producer Will.
Thanks, everybody.
Listen, thank you for joining us. If you are, we are the Hayley and Allyson Show with producer Will, who's refusing to leave. And it's now time for regular listener of the show, Doug's Riddle of the Day. Doug has been with us since day dot, listening to the show. And you know what? He's decided to give himself a segment. And you know what? We're like, yes, Doug, we need to fill
Go
some
for
time.
it, Doug. Yeah.
Go for it, Doug.
Let's do it.
Doug is going to give us a riddle every single day, as he has done for the past couple of weeks. And we would like you to guess the answer to Doug's riddle. Now, Doug's riddle is, here we go. I am a plant named after a source of light. But what is the answer? I am a plant named after a source of light. Now, producer Will has made a guess. I think he's right. But if you would like to make a guess and you are watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device, as producer Will's put a little example in the box down below, is the name of your device followed by the word say. Say is the key word. Name of your device, say, and whatever your guess is. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv on your phone and on your tablet. You can get involved that way. I can see we've got a few new listeners. Hello is listening from New York. Hello. Hello. And Brooklyn has also joined us. Hello, welcome to the stream. So we're just playing Doug's Riddle. Doug is a regular listener of the show. He decided to give himself a segment, and we're here for it, Doug. Doug's riddle today. I am a plant named after a source of light, but what is the answer? Give you about 5 seconds to make a guess. If you are watching on an Echo show, you can see Allyson June Smith being dreamy on camera. The command to give your device is the word say, followed by your guess. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. Dead easy to get involved, or you can just type it in our chat room there and let us know.
Hayley, you're back in the world of contacts, I see. It just dawned on me you're not wearing your glasses today.
Yeah, I've been wearing my glasses for 2 weeks because I woke up with a burst blood vessel in my eye, because that's the age I am now. That thing just break in the middle of the night, just burst. Really grim. But yeah, I've got my contacts back in today. So I thought, because we look too similar. I mean, I know we've got different colour hair, but when we've got glasses on, I feel like I'm stealing your style.
No, you can borrow that look anytime you want, Hayley. But yeah, I just noticed. I was like, oh, there's her full face again. No glasses.
Full face. Really full. Taking up all my screen. Thanks, Allyson. Doug's riddle. Here we go. I'll do the answer now. Thank you for your riddle, Doug. Doug has said, I am a plant named after a source of light. I can tell you, producer Will has guessed sunflower. Sun? Form a light. Is that the right answer, though, Doug? Let us know. I am a plant named after a source of light. Producer Will has guessed sunflower. Is he right, Will? Let us know. And while Will is while Doug is saying Will is correct. There we go. Well done,
Will, you're great at these. Hayley and Will are very fast at these every day.
Hey, Allyson, shall I tell you what's coming up in the next hour of the show?
Well, now that we're done the Doug riddle, yes, give the people a breakdown of what's coming up, Hayley.
Well, I'm glad you asked, Allyson, because coming up, we're going to be doing real news or fake news. It's one of our favourite games of the show. We're going to be talking about the Oscar nominations that have just come out. Quite shocked that we've not been nominated. Also, we're going to end the show on a game of true or false, and we're going to be having a chat with our lovely Liv Harrison. That is all coming up in the next hour of the show, right here, Hayley and Allyson.
You have reached the Hayley and Allyson Show with producer Will.
Yes, that is all coming up in the next hour of the show. Listen, get involved, say hello. You don't have to answer. You can take part in the quizzes. We're here for that. You can tell us what you've had for your breakfast. You can literally tell us every tiny thought in your head, as long as it is appropriate for a breakfast show. If you would like to get involved, there are ways to do so. Do get involved, by the way, because if you don't, we are just literally two tired women talking for 2 hours. That's the show if you don't get in touch.
Two tired women talking for 2 hours.
So say hello. There are ways to do so. Many ways. It is dead easy. It costs nothing to get in touch with us. The command to give your device is the word say if you are watching on an Echo show. And congratulations, see us looking more and more disheveled as the show goes on. I start the show with perfect hair. There's no one watching. And by the end of the show, we've got people watching. I just look like Mickey Rourke in The Wrestler. Anyway, if you're watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device is the word say. That's it. Name of your device, word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv on your phone. Get involved with that way. If you're watching on YouTube, you can type in the comments below. Loads of ways to get involved.
Non-stop.
Now, non-stop. It's time for a game, Allyson, of real news or fake news. Yes. What we're going to do is read out a series of headlines. But are they real stories that have genuinely been in the news, or are they fake news?
Fake news.
Will has just made up real news or fake news.
Fake
Are they
news.
real headlines or fake headlines? So here we go. Get involved. We hate math. I can't say the word math. Can't say my THs. We hate math. Say 4 in 10. Is that a news headline?
A majority of Brits. I don't think it's real because they would say we hate maths, right? You guys are maths people. When I first moved here, it threw me because we just say math.
Yeah, we say math. But we hate math. Say 4 in 10. A majority of Brits. I'd say it was true because I don't know anyone who likes math.
Oh, I was
Fake
so.
news.
Doug says fake. Yeah, I was so bad at math. I was so bad at math. Like, I remember crying over math exams, like knowing I had a math test the next day and just being in hysterics. I had a wonderful math teacher who actually said that math is about confidence. So if you struggle with math, you are struggling with confidence because math is about the correct answer. So you believe that you can find that correct answer. So it's a confidence thing. So we're all struggling with confidence here, apparently. But yeah, math.
We hate math. 4 out of 10 people said it, but is that true or is it false? Is that a real news story or a fake news? We're playing the real news or fake news. Can't tell you, it's real news. 4 out of 10 Brits say they hate maths. I thought it would be more. I thought it'd be higher.
4 in 10. I know that seems rather low, to be honest with you. Doug, I was you. I thought it was fake as well. I thought it would be like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10. But no, apparently 6 out of 10 feel math is all right.
4 out of 10. Here we go. So we're playing real news or fake news. What I'm going to do is read out a selection of headlines. But are they real, genuine news headlines that have been in the news? Or are they fake news? Our producer Will's just made it up for this game. Have a guess, real news or fake news? That's all you need to say to your device. If you are watching on an Echo show, the magic word is say. If you can physically see us, the command to give to your device is your device name, followed by the word say, followed by your guess. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv on your device. You can get involved with the game that way. I can see Mark has joined us. Good morning, Mark. Welcome to the show. Real news or fake news? Allyson, what you saying? Here's a story. China may be using the sea to hide its submarines. Is that real news or fake news? Surely all submarines are hidden in the sea.
No, that's why I feel like it's real.
You couldn't hide a submarine. I mean, it'd look pretty obvious if a submarine was hidden in someone's back garden.
Yeah.
Doug has got in touch. Doug is saying real news.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's real, Doug. I mean, where else do you hide submarines? But maybe it's like not China, but it's some other country. But yeah, China may be using the sea to hide its submarines as opposed to their very deep sandboxes.
Just shoveling it on. Why is there like a submarine shape in the sand pit?
No reason.
Yeah, I can't tell you, Doug. You are completely right. That is real news. We're playing real news or fake news. Are these real, genuine news headlines, or are they fake news that producer Will has just made up for a little bit of entertainment in this segment? Here we go. Next storyline. Is this real news or fake news? Benedict Cumberbatch says he wishes he would have become a tennis player. Is that real news or fake news? Was that a genuine headline?
That's so weird that I think it would be real. Also, Benedict Cumberbatch, he's tall. He looks lanky. I bet you he'd be an excellent tennis player. So
could really stretch to get the ball.
Yeah. He's like a Mr. Stretchy. So, I mean, I say real. Why not? Right? Why not?
If you'd like to partake in this game, listen, it costs nothing to make a guess because there is no prize. You just win our love and affection, as lovely Doug has done, because he's a guest real. He thinks that's real news like you, Ellie. Yep. But is it? This is a real news story or a fake news story that producer Will's just made up. Benedict Cumberbatch says he wishes he would have become a tennis player. True or false?
Is that your tennis?
Yeah.
Do you-
I don't know.
Did you
I'm playing
would
with
you
the
have a
horse.
spatula randomly available for randomly available for
It's a hairbrush. A spatula in my office. Of course I haven't.
You did say you had something in the oven, so it's
Yeah,
possible.
that's not a euphemism, by the way. I was cooking pizza before the show. Pizza this early in the morning. I know. So here we go. Benedict Cumberbatch says he wishes he would have become a tennis player. Is that real news or fake news? Alison guessed real. Doug guessed real. Can't tell you it's fake news. Producer Will just made it up for the show.
Wow. Well, Doug, we were fooled. We were fooled. We were bamboozled.
Real news or fake news? Next story. Man's pet worm turns out to be a venomous snake. Is that real news or fake news?
Well, I want it to be fake news because that's terrifying. Also, but who keeps a pet worm? I don't know.
Well, yesterday on the show, we had a guy who had a pet spider in his car. So, there are.
It's true.
Here we go. Man's pet worm turns out to be a venomous snake. Is that a genuine news story? Is it fake news? Doug is saying he thinks it's fake news. What are you saying, Alison Jill Smith?
Oh gosh, it's hard to know. I mean, I hear these weird ones and I want okay, Doug, I'm saying true just to play devil's advocate. All right. So Doug is saying fake. I'm gonna say true. Why not? Yeah, it was a snake. His pet worm was a snake. But what do you think? What do you think out there?
Joined us, by the way. We're playing, if you've just joined us on that sentence, which you can see tomorrow has. Good morning. We're playing real news or fake news. So I'm reading out a selection of headlines, but are they real, genuine headlines or are they fake news? This one's said, man's pet worm turns out to be a venomous snake. Is that real news or fake news? Doug has got in touch with ourselves here by using his echo chair. He said fake news. Alison saying real news. No, real news. Don't mind an American. She's saying real news. If you would like to make a guess, the ways to do so, if you are watching on an echo show and can see Alison gets extraordinarily close to the camera sometimes, the command to give your device is the word say. So the name of your device followed by the word say, followed by your guess, or go to backchannel.tv on your phone if you are listening on an audio only echo. Man's pet worm turns out to be a venomous snake. I can tell you is fake news.
Oh, good call, Doug. Fake as fake can be. Fake as a pirate's leg. I don't know. I'm trying to think of stereotypical. Anyway, fake. Yeah, thank God. Doesn't have a pet worm, and it also isn't a venomous snake.
Here's a story for you. Alison Jude Smith cannot pronounce the word venomous. Is that real news or fake news? Here we go. Real news or fake news? Woman mistakes stranger for her fiance and ends up in handcuffs. Is that real news or fake news? Woman mistakes stranger for her fiance and ends up in handcuffs. Real news or fake news, Alison?
I'm saying real. I like the sound of that. I'm going to say real. Doug, what are you thinking? Is it real or is it fake? Woman mistakes stranger for her fiance, ends up in handcuffs. Doug says real.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever done that when you're... remember I was in a video. This shows you how long ago it was. I was in a Blockbuster. And I was just a mere 92 years old. But I thought my friend was in there and I went up behind them to do... And it wasn't my friend. It was very humiliating. And then I had to walk around the video shop next to that person.
I did it just the other day at a gig. There was...
No one looks like your partner, though.
No, it wasn't mine. It wasn't.
Okay. It's very distinctive looking, Alison's partner.
It was one of the showrunners. So I thought one of the audience members was a showrunner and he was sitting at a table and I was like, hey, can I just ask you a quick question? Then he turned around and I was like, I'm sorry, you're the wrong person. I apologize. And then I had to go up and see a show in front of them. Hi. I am the person who...
when you like, can you help me? And I don't work here. And you're like, oh God.
Sorry about that. Why are you wearing a Primark shirt? All right.
What are you doing? You're not. Here we go. Real news or fake news? Woman mistakes stranger for her fiance, ends up in handcuffs. Is that a real news story or a fake news story? Doug is saying real. What did you say, Ali?
I said real.
It's fake news.
Doug, bamboozled again. We're being so tricked. We're so trustworthy. That's what it says about Doug and I.
Producer Will, can we grab you a second? Because the next one, is this a genuine headline that said that? Oh, there he is. He's gone. There he is. He's back.
Would you think that I just made a mistake in the prep? Yeah. That's what you think, is it?
Yeah.
No. Somebody, okay, so did a newspaper, a physical newspaper that you can hold in your hands, say, think of a headline, size 56, bold. Did a newspaper publish
Think of a
an
headline.
article with that headline?
I think they did, because I can imagine them going, right, here's the story. We need to think of a headline later. We'll fill that in later. And they've just gone to press.
And put it in size
alternatively-
56 and bold it. Yeah. So I think these are the instructions of how they wanted it to be in the paper, as opposed to the actual headline. So I'm saying real. I think it's real.
Okay, but what if when I was
Yeah.
putting this segment together yesterday, it
Yeah.
was just got really hard to come up with like fake headlines, and I just needed to think of one.
Well, then I guess it's fake, and I guess we're gonna find out. But
There's only one way to find out.
I'm saying real. I'm going real. Doug, what do you think? Is that real for this one, or did you do real for last one? Doug, I'm going real. Think of a headline, size 56, bold.
The editor, I bet the editor got fired for that. They're not done,
I mean,
not
that's a
done the
pretty.
checking.
Oh, Doug says fake. Doug is not believing this headline. I am believing it. Haley, what is
I
it? Is it
believe
real or
it.
fake? You believe
I
it?
can tell you. I'm just going to have a look for the answer. Excuse me while I scroll. They see me
Scrolling.
scrolling.
Slowly.
I'm unprepared. Think of a headline. Size 56 bold. What's bold? Was actually printed in The Guardian. It's real. They printed, think of a headline, size 56 bold. Wow.
Oh,
In The Guardian as well. Not like a student newspaper. Like a
No.
big broadsheet here in the UK.
Someone lost their job for surezies.
Anyway, thank you for partaking in real news or fake news. Well done, Doug. You get our eternal love and validation forever
And
until
ever,
the end of
ever,
the show.
and
8
ever,
a.m.
ever. Yeah.
But Oscar nominations have been come out yesterday. Anything
Oh.
for me, Allyson? Do you remember? Was I snubbed?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think we're both snubbed continuously.
Do you know what? I should be nominated for Best Actor for speaking to my neighbour and looking like I care about the state of their garden.
Oh yeah, that's a
that what you
beautiful
do?
hydrangea bush. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I love what
But
you've done with that.
Lady Gaga and Spider-Man was snubbed. But Andrew Garfield got a nomination. Let's have a look at the nominations. Bear with me one moment. Spider-Man fails to strike in major categories. I mean, I wouldn't have put Spider-Man as an Oscar-nominated film, although I do like Tom Holland. Where are the actual list? Sorry, let's have a look. I'm trying to find.
Oh, Gaga, they're saying snubbed for the Gucci.
Wasn't Gaga torn apart for her accent in the Gucci film? I haven't seen it, but apparently a lot of people have said her accent is. Dame Judi Dench nets her 8th nod at the Oscars. She's been given her 8th award nod for Sir Kenneth Branagh's semi-autobiographical film Belfast. Dame Judi Dench. She was last nominated in 2014 for Philomena.
Mm.
Kristen Stewart and Olivia Colman are in again. Olivia Colman nominated again in the Best Actress category. Kristen Stewart plays Diana, Princess of Wales, and this marks her first Academy Award nomination. Surprisingly, she didn't get an award nomination for Twilight, but she's a previous BAFTA winner. Olivia Colman, who's won an Oscar previously, performance in The Lost Daughter was highly praised. So there we go. We're talking Oscars this morning. Doug has got in touch, by the way. He told us he had steak tacos for dinner last night.
Ooh, I love a taco.
Yeah. Listen, you can tell us anything here on the Hayley and Allyson show within reason. We don't want to have to get the police involved. But let us know if you are watching. I can see Amber has joined the stream. Good morning, Amber. If you are watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us. So the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by I had steak tacos last night, like the lovely Doug has done. He said, I actually had 5 of them.
Well done, Doug. Well done,
Doug. Get involved. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo and like to say hello, can do. Go to backchannel.tv. Dead easy. Listen, there's not like these pages and pages and pages. You just get straight into the chat. You can see what everyone else is talking about as well. So do that. If you're watching on YouTube, type in the comments box below. Also, if you're on backchannel.tv, hit the leave a review button and let us know what you think of Backchannel. That means a lot to us when you do that.
Yeah. Will says here in the second article, there's an even better breakdown of like nominees and all that jazz. So let's take a little peek at the second breakdown and inform the people what went on.
We're talking about the
So,
Oscars if you've just
yep.
joined us, and we're also talking tacos because Doug's mum brought them in for tea last night.
I
She
probably
sounds
have more
very
to
yummy.
add in about tacos than I do about Oscar nominations, but
Oscars.
you know,
Best Picture. We have got. So I'll tell you what's nominated for Best Picture: The Power of the Dog. Belfast is up there. Lots of nominations. Dune, Licorice Pizza, CODA, Drive My Car. I've not seen any of these films. Have you?
me
King
neither.
Richard. I haven't seen a film for honestly because of COVID. I can't remember the last time I went to the cinema. Can you?
No, I really can't. They're things I watch at home, so these are good predictors for what I will watch in the future. Nightmare Alley. That sounds exciting. I'm into Nightmare Alley.
Steve has joined the stream. Good morning, Steve. We're
Hi,
talking
Steve.
Oscar nominations this morning. Myself and Allyson have been cruelly snubbed yet again for best performance on a morning breakfast show. But I think, Allyson, let's crack on because we're going to have a little chat with Liv Harrison later. And I think we should get right into it. Our favourite part of the show. It is time for competitive true or false. Yes, it is. And myself and Allyson go head to head in an almost Squid Game like game of true or false. It's competitive because I make it that way. I hate to lose. So what happens if Allyson loses at the end of the week? I get her week's wage. If I lose, nothing happens because I make the rules. Okay. So we're going to take it in turns to ask each other a true or false question. We want you to get involved. If you would like to be on the official score sheet, that is a piece of paper in Alyson's hand. That's how glamorous it is. You can get involved. We will let you know how many points you get. There are no prizes. It's just a little bit of fun to wake you up this morning. So get involved. If you are watching on an Echo show, here are the ways to do so. The command to give your device is the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by your guess. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, I can see Steve has joined the stream. Good morning, Steve. Stream. I said Steve and Stream in one word, like you were a couple like Benifer. You can go to backchannel.tv, Steve. Type your answer in there if you would like to partake in this game. So let's get into it.
All right. I won yesterday, as I did also on Monday. So, Hayley, I'll give you the choice. Do you want to go for? No. You know what? Because she scans the questions, is what she does. So,
yeah,
Hayley,
well, you're just doing it now. You're scanning the question. Go on.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you the first true or false. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. An Olympic swimming pool is 50 meters long. Is that true or is that false? An Olympic swimming pool is 50 meters long. Do let us know if you want to get involved. Doug, I'm happy to add you to the score sheet. Anyone who wants to get involved, I will add you to the score sheet. It is nothing but fun. Easiest way to get involved. This is an easy game. Hayley, what are you thinking? An Olympic
I'm just going to go. I'm going to go false.
You're going to go false?
I've no idea. Yeah, I've no idea. Olympic swimming pool is 50 meters long. True or false? Let us know your answers. The command to give your device if you are watching on an Echo show is the word say, followed by your guess, or go to backchannel.tv.
Let us know. You're saying false. Hayley is saying false. Doug is saying true. Doug is on the board.
Doug sometimes uses Google, so he could be right.
Well, that's all right, though. You trust your gut, right? Even if you have no idea. The thing we've learned over time is gut trusting is very important. Gut trust. Number one thing in life, everyone. Trust your gut and eat Fiber One bars. They are not a sponsor of the show. All right, Hayley, you are saying false. Doug is saying true. I can tell you that it is. Oh, wait, that was real or fake news. I can tell you it is true. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It was just the first question, Hayley. You know you're gonna get back. Why am I giving you positive reinforcement?
You should, because you stitched me up by going with the second question, which is really easy. Doug said true, though. Doug gets a point. Well done, Doug. You're off the mark.
Doug. Great job.
Here we go.
Great job. All right.
True or false? Stop signs are usually octagons. Is that true or is it false? Doug said, "Don't cry, Hayley. It's okay. Thanks."
I know she needs the positive reinforcement until she wins, and then it's like, forget you, Allyson. All right, I'm gonna say true. Stop signs are usually octagonal shaped. That's not a real word, but I used it.
This is an easy question. That's why you went first. Stop signs are usually octagons. True or false? Doug, do you want to make a guess for this one? Allyson is saying true. We'll give a few more seconds for.
I give you the swimming pool one because you've joined a gym, and I just thought.
Yeah, but I don't measure it. I don't measure how big the pool is, and also it's not an Olympic-sized swimming pool. I've paid for a really cheap gym, Allyson. It's an ant size. It's a bath. It's a bath. Stop signs are usually octagons. True or false?
Doug is also saying true with me. We are both on the true train. True.
And you would be both completely correct. Of course you are. Well done, Doug. Allyson.
Well done, Doug. All right. That's okay, because I know you're going to be able to figure this one out. Hayley, true or false? eBay was launched in the year 2000. Is that true or is that false? eBay was launched in the year 2000. What are we saying? True or false?
I think it's false, because I think I remember my stepdad buying stuff off there earlier. I'm trying to think how old I was. I'm going to go false.
Great. So eBay was launched in the year 2000. True or false? Hayley has gone false. Doug is saying false. Yeah, see, look at she's pepped up there. She's pepped up there. If you think you know, do get involved. It's very easy, like Hayley has said. Let me try and do it. If you are listening on an audio-only device, then you can say the word no. If you're listening on an audio only, then you can go to backchannel.tv. It is very simple to get involved. You can just type your answer right in there. Don't worry, there's no like fill out forms or anything like that. If you are watching us on an Echo show, then all you have to do is say the name of your device and the word say, and then just give us the answer. It is simply that easy, everyone. The true or false question.
It's easier than Allyson makes it sound.
I even got Hayley to write me out exactly what she says because she's so good at it. I'm not good at directions, but I will get better. But what I want to know from you, true or false, eBay was launched in the year 2000. Hayley has said false. Doug has said false. And I can tell you both, you are absolutely correct. It is false. So points for both of you. It was launched in 1995, everyone, not 2000, 1995. So well done, Hayley. Well done, Doug.
I was said about 98, so yeah. Well done, both of us. Well done, Doug.
Yay.
If you would like to get involved, do so. We're playing competitive true or false. Here we go. Allyson, June Smith. AJ Smith for short. AJS. Dr. Pepper was the first soft drink in space. But is that true? Or is it false? Dr. Pepper was the first soft drink in space. True or false?
Gosh, I genuinely have no idea. I'm gonna say false. I feel like Coke would be more common, probably more. So I'm gonna say false. I'm saying false. I could be wrong, but false is what I'm saying. False. Dr. Pepper was not the first drink in space. So false for me. Doug, what are we saying? What do you feel like? Anyone else? You can get involved. Don't feel any pressure. I don't have to throw you on the score sheet. You can just get involved for a little.
There's no
quickie.
pressure being on the score. Allyson, you make out like the score sheet is like the Olympics. It's literally a piece of paper and a biro. So don't let Allyson fool you into thinking this is like the official. It's a piece of paper. It's wipe clean, isn't it?
It is. It's a wipe erasable one. So like, don't think this is permanently down forever, anyone. No one's going to know if you got it right or wrong. No one's going to know.
Listen, the question was, Dr. Pepper was the first soft drink in space. Is that true or is it false? Allyson said false. Doug, are you still with us? If you'd like to make a guess, do so now. True or false? The command to give your device is the word say. If you're watching on an Echo show, you can see my snazzy new cushion that I paid far too much for.
Hey.
Or go to backchannel.tv if you're listening on an audio-only Echo. A couple more seconds. Doug has come through. He's saying false. Allyson said false. The question was, Dr. Pepper was the first soft drink in space. I can tell you that you are both completely correct. And yes, it was Coca-Cola. Of course, they're going to get there first.
Of course it was, because they probably sponsored. They probably had the money to contribute. Yeah.
Although I think Dr. Pepper is made by Coca-Cola, is it? Maybe not.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Will, can we find that out? Is Dr. Pepper made by Coca-Cola?
We always like to give producer Will just numerous jobs to do. Give me a question, Ali.
Oh, well, on the subject of cheese, because we love talking.
We spoke about cheese today.
Doug, hold on, I'll look it up. Oh, Doug is going to start doing your research for you now. Doug's like, hang on, I'll look this up and find out if Dr. Pepper was made by Coke. You just sit back and relax now, Will. Doug is jumping in on all aspects of the show. Thank you. So, but I will ask the next true or false question. Gouda cheese originated from France. Is that true or is that false? Doug will beat you to it. Dr. Pepper is made by Coca-Cola. Well done, Hayley. You are a winner. That did not pertain to the quiz, but you're still a winner.
Gouda cheese. What was the question? Gouda cheese.
Gouda cheese originated from France. Is that true or is that false? It's a Gouda question.
Oh, she didn't. She did.
I did.
Is Gouda cheese the one with the big holes in it?
No, that's Swiss cheese.
What's Gouda cheese look like?
Gouda is like a white, almost a smoky, a little like kind of off-white, creamy colored cheese. It's solid. There's no holes in it. Often the
does it look like a giant Baby Bell? Has it got like red around it?
Yes. Yeah. It does kind of look like a giant Baby Bell. I'll give you that 100%.
I don't think it is from France. Doug's saying false as well.
Okay, so Gouda cheese originated from France. Hayley is saying false. Doug is saying false. I am educating on Hayley on what cheese looks like. What do you want to know about next?
Creamy cheese.
Creamy cheese. It's heavy. It's dense. All right. Gouda cheese originated from France. True or false? Both of you have said false. And I can tell you, you are correct. It is false. A Gouda cheese is from the Netherlands.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
A Gouda cheese is from the Gouda Netherlands.
That's a good answer, Doug. Well done. You get a point.
Both of you get points.
I can see Cheeky has joined the stream. Good morning. We're playing competitive true or false this morning on the Hayley and Allyson show. If you would like to get involved, the way to do so, if you are watching on an Echo show and can see two tired women chatting away, the command to give your device is the name of your device followed by the word say, followed by your guess. It is that easy. Device name, say, guess. If you are listening on an audio only Echo, head to backchannel.tv. You can type your answer in there. Or if you're watching on YouTube, type in the box below. It is as easy as that. True or false? Allyson, would you like another question?
I would love another question, Hayley.
William Shakespeare created the word vomit. Is that true or is it false?
I believe that is false. I believe the word vomit comes from the term vomitorium, which is the entranceway into a theater or into a big venue area.
And why do you know that, Allyson?
Because I learned it on Backchannel on the Hayley and Allyson show. Ellis, the Hayley and Ellis show, the Hayley and Allyson show. I think 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I have a theater degree, so I should know this for my own trainings, but no, I've learned it from the show. So I do not think William Shakespeare created the word vomit. False.
Allyson saying false. Doug, are you still with us? Would you like to make a guess? Cheeky. Just feel cheeky saying that name. Would you like to make a guess? The command to give your device, if you're watching on an Echo show, is the word say. Name your device. We can't say a name because she starts talking. Followed by the word say, followed by true or false. It is as easy as that.
But if you're on an audio-only device, then all you have to do is go to backchannel.tv and you can just fill in the answers right there. It's real easy. And while you're at Backchannel TV, leave us a little review. Let us know if you're enjoying Backchannel. Let us know what you'd like to hear more of. Give us a little feedback. We love hearing from you.
Thanks, Allyson. Very professional. It's almost like you was reading it. Doug has said false. But what is the answer? We'll give a few more seconds if anyone else would like to jump in the stream. William Shakespeare created the word vomit. True or false? Doug has said false. Allyson saying false. I can tell you, it's true.
What?
It's now. I am with you because I think we did have a question where the name vomit come from the vomitarium. So, but William Shakespeare probably created it from that.
Isn't that interesting? Well, I stand corrected. I know the background, but I don't know the the true or false. So, oh, well.
Put yourself down for 0 there, Allyson.
Okay, I did. You are at the Hayley and Allyson Good Morning Show where we're in our competitive true or false game. I see Steve's just joined us. Good morning, Steve. Nice to see you. Doug, mark me down for 0-2. Yeah. We're not nailing it today, Doug. It's all right though. You know, we've got days ahead of us where we can make things better. But let us move on to the next true or false question. Hayley, tell me this.
Yes.
Hayley, Doug, anyone else who wants to get involved. It's illegal to sell fruit in a It's illegal to sell fruit in a swimsuit in public spaces in the state of Florida. Is that true or is that false? It is illegal to sell fruit in a swimsuit in public places in the state of Florida.
If I was wearing a swimsuit, I don't think anyone would buy anything off me. Like, if you've seen someone selling something and they were wearing a pair of Speedos, you'd be like, I'm not going to buy off them.
I don't think I need your kiwis. Thanks.
No, definitely not, Allyson. Good morning.
Hey.
Listen, if you'd like to make a guess, I'm going to go. I mean, these laws that they have are that ridiculous. It could be true. So I'll go true.
You're going to go true? Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's so many weird laws. Doug's with me as well. He's going true. If you would like to make a guess, Steve, if you would like to. Allyson, is someone trying to ring you and tell you the answer?
Yeah. How dare they?
If you would like to make a guess, Steve, I can see you're on audio only echo. You can get involved if you would like to. Don't feel the pressure. Backchannel.tv. Dead easy. Backchannel.tv. Just type your answers in, Steve. Dead easy. Here we go.
Yep. Again, the question is, it is illegal to sell fruit in a swimsuit in public spaces in the state of Florida. True or false? Hayley has said true. Doug has said true. Is there anyone else who wants to get involved? Does anyone know? Has anyone been arrested trying to sell fruit while wearing a bathing suit in the state of Florida? Let us know. Tell us your tale. I hope you're out of prison. I can tell you that the answer to that question is false. Everyone, it is false. It's illegal to sing in a swimsuit in public spaces.
Of course it is. How ridiculous.
You can peddle your fruit all you want in your bikinis, but don't you dare try and sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. That is not acceptable. So false. Sorry about that, Hayley, Doug. I'm with you, though. It sounded so ridiculous. I was like, it's true. But no, you can sell fruit. I wonder if you could sing selling fruit. Hi there. Would you like some kiwis? And then if everyone's like, you're singing, you could be like, no, I am simply selling fruit.
Look at Allyson there trying to find ways around it. But let's have another question, Allyson, because I got that one wrong and I need to claw it back. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Doug said that would be advertising, Allyson. Quite right. So Anastasia and Drizella are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters. Anastasia and Drizella are the name of Cinderella's stepsisters. Is that true or is it false? If you would like to make a guess and you're watching on an Echo show, the command to do so is the word say, followed by your guess, or you can go to backchannel.tv. Anastasia and Drizella are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters. Allyson, I'm going to need your answer, please.
I'm going to say false. I don't think Anastasia was the name of one of them. I'm not an expert on Cinderella's evil stepsisters' names, but I don't think it was Anastasia. I don't think it could be Drizella. I'm not sure. Drizella sounds like more a name that would fit it, but I don't think it's Anastasia. I'm saying false. False.
Okay. Very aggressive with that answer, Allyson. Say false. But Doug is saying true.
Oh, no.
If you would like to make a guess, then do so. Go to backchannel.tv if you're on an audio-only device. Or if you are watching on an Echo show, you just need to do the command say. The name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by your guess. It looks like someone's typing their answer in at the minute online, so I'm just going to give it a few more seconds. Anastasia and Drizella are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters. True or false? Allyson said false?
False. Doug has
Doug?
said true.
True. I can tell you the answer. It's true.
Oh!
You don't ever often hear them say their names. You're usually just referred to as the ugly sisters, aren't they? And
Yeah.
let's be honest, it's no wonder they've got an issue with Cinderella if they're constantly getting referred to as ugly. Lohan has joined the stream. Good morning, Lohan. We're playing competitive true or false. The question was Anastasia and Drizella are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters. Absolutely true. Allyson, you don't get a point, but our lovely listener Doug does. So pop
Yes.
Doug down.
I
Got a
put him
point.
down for one. I put him down for one, and I put me down for 0.
2 more questions before
Yep.
we chat to our wonderful Liv Harrison, who's coming up next, incidentally, on Backchannel.
Here we
The only place
go.
to listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your device.
Yeah.
Go on, Allyson, give me a question.
Okay, your question. True or false? New Zealand's 90-mile beach is 55 miles long. New Zealand's 90-mile beach is 55 miles long. Is that true or is it false?
I wonder why they call it the 90-mile beach then, because it just feels like you're walking for 90 miles.
Well, I
Now-
would walk 90 or 55 miles.
I've no idea. I mean, I guess the question is there because it's true, because otherwise it would be weird to have it in if it was, I don't know. Oh, Doug, help me out. If you know the answer, by the way, and you're watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device is the word say, or you can go to backchannel.tv if you are on an audio-only Echo. Or if you're on YouTube, just type in the box below. Loads of ways to get in touch.
So many
If
ways.
you
No
live
excuses.
near
No
us,
excuses. No,
no
you don't
excuses
have
if you-
to. Feel no pressure. But we do love hearing from you. Hayley, what is your answer, my love? That the New Zealand's 90-mile beach is 55 miles long. Is that true or is that false?
True.
Hayley has said true.
Yes, I'm
Doug
saying
has said
true.
false. Yeah,
Oh,
Doug, I
no.
got you false. Don't worry, Hayley. It's okay. You know what? Not every Doug and I have been wrong today. Oh, sir.com says it's true. Good morning, sir.com. So New Zealand's 90-mile beach is 55 miles long. Sir.com has said true. Doug has said false. Hayley has said true. I can tell you that the answer is true. There you go, Hayley.
Wow.
Answer.com. Well done, everyone. Doug, don't worry about it. We got days ahead of us where we can pick this game up again. Well done. Excellent job. All right. I believe we have one more question. Are we doing one more for me?
One more question for you, Allyson. Mercury is the hottest planet in the solar system, but is that true or is it false? Mercury is the hottest planet. We're not talking about hot, like Paris Hilton hot. We're talking about like physically hot.
Yeah.
That's hard. Mercury is the hottest planet in the solar system. True or false? If you would like to make a guess, you know the ways to do so now. The command to give your device, if you are watching on an Echo show, is the word say, followed by your guess. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. Why have you disappeared off your screen, Allyson? You best
Oh, sorry, I
Googling
leaned
it.
to the one side. I'm really
like-
thinking.
Yeah, you're really looking at Google. Mercury is the hottest planet in the solar system. What are we saying, people? So.com, you still with us? Would you like to make a guess?
I'm going with
What are you going with?
because I'm thinking thermometers and mercury is in thermometers, and they indicate heat. I'm going to say true. I'm saying true. I'm going true.
Okay. Anyone else listening? Let us know. Make a guess. Doug, you still with us?
Oh, sir.com has come in. He says true, I believe. Is that for, yeah. So sir.com and I are both on the true train. True. Yeah. I was just thinking of thermometers and mercury. Doug is saying false. So sir.com is true. Doug is false. I'm saying true. It's all up in the air. It's really.
Your dog's guessing. What's your dog saying? What does woof woof mean?
Woof woof. I can.
Once for true, 2 woofs for false. I can tell you, here's the answer. Mercury is the hottest planet in the solar system. If you said false, like Doug has said, you get a point. It is false. I'll tell you why.
Doug, good job.
I'll tell you why. It's actually Venus with a temperature of 460 degrees Celsius. Whoosh.
Wow.
I
All
complain when it gets to 18 degrees Celsius in the UK.
I
I'm like,
know.
ooh.
So hot.
Thank you for taking part to .com and lovely Doug as well. Allyson, I presume Doug is the overall winner, but thank you for joining us to .com. You were there at the end, so we're going to give you some extra points.
Yeah.
You beat us. Doug's
So
the overall
.com.
winner. Who won out of me and you, though?
Out of you and I, Hayley,
Yes,
today
Allyson.
you are victorious. You wear the true and false crown. You are the winner. You are the one and only today, Hayley. Ellis has won true or false on Wednesday, hump day. Best day to win, I think.
Thank you, Allyson. It means a lot for you to say how much of a winner I am. Thank you for everyone else who's took part today. Thank you to Sir.com. Thank you to Doug. Doug, you were the overall winner as well today, Doug. So well done to you.
Yeah, you were.
You just win our constant love and adoration, as always. Thank you for getting involved with the show today. If you have, coming up very shortly, we'll be talking to Liv Harrison, finding out what's coming up in her show today. We've got shows here all day, by the way, on Backchannel. It's not just about the Hayley and Allyson show, because after ourselves is Liv Harrison, followed by Jam and Rennie. Then we have the Anthony Davis show, your pal Hal, and Mario Smith. We've got 12 hours of content here on Backchannel. And now, speaking of Liv Harrison, let's have a little chat with her and see what's coming up in her show today. Hi, Liv.
Hello. Hi, ladies. How are you?
Good. All the better for seeing you now. We were very sad on Monday when there was technical difficulties and we didn't get to see you.
I was so sad. I could not get my earpiece to work at all. And I was like, I can't hear anything. I can't. And that's happened to me twice. So that's okay. It just means I get to spend amazing time with you now. How are you ladies doing? How's it out there? Out on the ocean.
We're all good. How are you? Tell us what's coming up in your show today.
Well, I'm going to talk about, I went to a Galentine's last night. Do you do that?
Yes. So it's like where you celebrate your girlfriends. Is that right?
Yes. Except this was 200 women. That was just.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of gals. That's a lot of gals.
A lot of gals. I was like, this is a little too galley. So I'll talk about that, but it's What the Wet Wednesday on the show. So we're going to talk about all the amazing things that are going on in the world that make us go, wait, what? Like, just kind of like, what are we talking about? But I've got a great story about, like alligators. I've got great stories.
Of course you have.
We try to find the stuff that like who wants to talk about the Olympics? Nobody wants to talk about that. Like that's like, that's we all know what's happening. It's whatever. So we're trying to find the stuff that nobody's talking about. So yeah, we'll be playing some games. I'll be talking about Galentine's and how that's just too many women for anybody. For anybody at all. But how are you guys? What's going on? How's England doing in the Olympics? How's that going? Are you guys doing well?
Idea. Well, no.
We're not the best at
sports in general, are we? And also, we're very disappointed we weren't invited to this Galentine's. 200 women, and we weren't one of them, Liv. Very upsetting.
No, you should be happy. I literally looked around and I was like, this is way too much estrogen.
It's
like there were two guys that were the bartenders, and I was like, "How are y'all doing?
Are you guys okay? Is everything okay?
Yeah. What are your names?" Like I was like, "This is just too much."
Did they have like a cocktail that was like for the gals? Did they have a specialty cocktail made?
They had a tequila sunrise. So there were a lot of Ubers. You guys have Uber, right? Yeah. So there was a lot of Ubers. Like it was like prom. You know how like prom? There's just like all these like limos. It was just Uber after Uber after Uber. And they were, you could tell that they had not gotten out in a really long time. And they were like, let's, dance like this. And I'm like, oh God bless. What have you been doing for the last few years? So, it was just a lot of women wanting to,
doing the Charleston.
Get out.
Charleston.
Yeah. Right.
Producer will let us know the US is beating the UK currently in the
I know we got our first gold. We got our first gold. I know that. That's all I know. Hey.
You know what that was in? Do you know what that was in, Liz?
I think it was snowboarding. It was a woman. It was a woman.
Hey.
Yeah, so I just saw that article today. So that's a little exciting. A friend of mine actually, Chad Hedrick, he's a gold medalist, and in 2006 he was the first gold medal for the US at the Turin Olympics. So yeah, Chad's amazing. So I got to interview him for my podcast once upon a time.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
the US
How do you
has
do
7 medals, apparently, producer Will has told us, and the UK have, let me count them, 0.
Yeah.
0 medals. Brilliant. Thanks, producer Will.
I mean, you guys were in quarantine till about 3 seconds ago. So what were you supposed to do?
we
Get
can't
arrested if
do
you
it.
went to a mountain and skied down it. So I think it makes sense.
If it was the Netflix Olympics, we'd be on it. We've been training for that. Thanks,
God.
Liv.
Yes, totally. Well, ladies, thank you so much. Thank you. You guys have a great rest of your day. Well, mwah. Bye, you guys.
See you later, Liv.
Take care. Bye, Liv. That's lovely, Liv Harrison. She is up next. Stick around. She's an absolute ray of sunshine. She is here 8 till 10 today, 10 till 12. It's a Jam and Rennie show. 12 till 2, Anthony Davis. 2 till 4, your pal Hal. And 4 till 6, Mario Smith. A whole 12 hours worth of content here on Backchannel. So stick around. Check out Liv's show. Hear all about the Valentine's Day special. But before we leave the show today, we like to end on a little fun fact that you can take away. Tell your friends if you've got any left after telling them these fun facts every day. And today's fun facts. Liv has said, by the way, you guys are gold medalists in my heart. Isn't she delightful? She knows how to compliment, doesn't she?
She's such a joy. Yeah.
So here we go. Today's fun fact. Fun. So boring is a place in Oregon, and Dull, which is a place in Scotland, have been sister cities since 2012. Boring and Dull have been sister cities since 2012. And in 2017, they added Blandshire, it's a place called Blandshire, Australia, to their League of Extraordinary Communities. The League of Extraordinary Communities sounds like the worst DC or Marvel film going, doesn't it?
Oh, so boring, dull, and bland. All
the words that have been described for me and Allyson before in the past are actually places
that we could go to.
With our boring, dull humour. But there you go, a little fact for you. Listen, we are back tomorrow. What are your plans for the rest of the day, Allyson June Smith?
I have a show this evening, so I'm going to go perform live stand-up comedy with my boyfriend. We're both very excited to both be on the show. Probably do jokes about one another because it's a little bit of a Valentine's. I think they're trying to sell it as a Valentine's Day special. So a couple doing comedy, very fun. Today, I think I'm probably going to be ordering pizza. I was going to make fish and chips, but forget that. We're going to order pizza. And I think that's what we got in the agenda. Let me guess, Hayley, are you going to go to the gym today?
I'm not today, but what I'm going to do, because I've got a busy day, I've got to go to a new nursery with my daughter. So that'll be fun. I might do a Peloton or any other brand workout, but they're too hard. The instructors are like, do you want to stay in the trailer? Is that where you want to stay? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Like, this is too hard.
The trailer's not that bad.
It's quite roomy. It's very comfortable. So I may do one of them later on. I've got a kettlebell now. Bought a kettlebell. I haven't used it yet.
Fun. Use a kettlebell. They're super fun. Yeah, they are.
How is it fun, Allyson?
Well, you could do a lot of squats. There's a lot of squat things you can do with a kettlebell. I'm just saying if you're going to be working out, it's a handy piece of equipment to have in your home. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you, Allyson. Producer Will is with us again tomorrow. Producer Will, what are your plans for the rest of the day, please?
Working. It's just a house went to his gym, and he did one of those hit sessions. He did like a hit, and he came back and he was like, "Oh, like I'm exhausted. Like it was really hard. It was really intense. Will, you should come and do it next time." I'm like, sir, thank you.
That is not a sell.
That much of exercise. I was like, I'm going to go on a gentle walk. That's the exercise that I'm going to do today.
You are such an old man in a young man's
gentle
body.
walk.
Yeah.
I know.
On a walk.
So anyway, that's what I've got on my cards for today. And then put tomorrow's show together. Just do my job, really. Kind of.
Are you going to eat pizza? Are you going to eat pizza today, Will, as it's National Pizza Day in the U.S.?
No, I'm planning on getting takeout calzone on Saturday.
Okay, so you don't want to double up on pizza. Yeah, I got
too many carbs. Too many carbs. That's what they said to me in Chicago when I ordered a medium-sized deep pan. Too much pizza. That's what she said.
Too much pizza.
Too much pizza.
I love it.
Yeah, so we all just
let's go to Chicago and get pizza.
Oh, I'd love that. Thank you very much, Will. Will is back with us tomorrow, 6 till 8. We are here all week, 6 till 8 a.m. Get involved with the show. Say hello. Listen, if you don't speak to us, we are literally two tired women talking for 2 hours. That's it. That's the show.
Two tired women talking for 2 hours.
Will is not used to us wanting a cue right at the end. Thanks, Will.
So come back tomorrow. tomorrow. Stick around. Thank you to everyone who's joined us today. You've been an absolute delight. And make sure you stick around for the wonderful Liv Harris. She is up next talking galentines and crocodiles. Stick around. We will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Enjoy the rest of your days. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.